Breaking news: APC speaks on reconciling Tinubu, Osinbajo orders after the party primaries. Hello, my wonderful people. APC is considering reconciling some of these men who they already have and know plans that they might be leaving the party in no distant time should anything happen and they don't get the primary ticket. As it stands right now, we can see that APC is standing in that position, in that place where they could possibly, get this primary, the primary ticket. Only one person can truly have it. Not everybody, only one person can truly have it. Well, my wonderful people, it's happening. Okay, it's really happening as we stand. Well, my wonderful people, it is what it is. APC is, already making plans to ensure that, that nobody leaves. Okay, that nobody leaves. Okay, this is the plans they are making because they know that the result has already been concluded even before the elections take place, especially the one of the primaries. They know who to support, but they are a bit confused. Okay, they are a bit confused, I can assure you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Okay, APC to reconcile Tinubu, Osinbajo orders after primaries. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Abdurrahim Adamu, has ascertained the reconciliation of aggrieved members after the outcome of the primary election, stating nobody will leave the party. Adamu has stated that the party will do everything necessary to prevent a mass exodus of members after the completion of the primaries of the presidential, governorship, senatorial, and House of Reps level primary screening. His statement is coming on the heels of tension that has come up among controversies and contenders aspirant after different positions leading to the May 29th to May 30th of the party primaries are being exposed. Adamu ascertained and assures that he was delivered by his personal assistant, says Professor Adamu at a virtual town hall meeting, has declared that everyone will take part and everyone will abide by the result. He said directly, I want to tell you that after the primaries, none of the contestants of the aspirants will leave the party. You can see, unlike other parties extending weight on our party, all our aspirants are calm. Everybody is going left and right, trying to win vote for themselves. He also added that a high-powered delegations has been put in place to tamper and to ensure that everyone who is aggrieved is brought down and this whole matter is sorted once and for all. He said, we are working at it to ensure that no party member could leave the party after all is said and done. I can assure you that the most interesting part is that the number of persons that are contesting, they are going to give everyone a level playing field, and that is why we have opted for the indirect primaries, Adamu has said. At the end of the exercise, what will happen at the National Convention will be our determining factor on who gets our presidential ticket and who becomes the one to decide what happens to us next. We're not going to sit back and allow our people to leave because they are grieved. So this is what is happening. APC has already put measures in place to ensure that, whoever gets the party's ticket gets it and nobody leaves. Okay, whoever gets the party's ticket, they get it. That no other person will leave. So these are some of the reality check on what is happening right now, and then we'll keep you more up to speed as the matter unfolds. Remember that every one of us must continue to speak out against all the wrong and evil doing right now ongoing in the country, so that everyone could truly and sincerely be free. The elections are right approaching, and everybody is waiting forward to see who will get this very position, who will become Nigeria's next president. Okay, so there are real intentions, there are real questions out there on, on the possibilities of some of these things going on. We cannot pretend that these things are not happening. Okay, we can't pretend that these things are not happening. That's why we are working at it, okay, to ensure that after the parties have had their primaries, we all go there and we vote for the candidate of our choice. They can't take our mandate. We're better people. We know exactly what we're doing, and we're not going to sit back and allow all these things that are going on to be, this devastation to become, what will keep us back. We all have a purpose, we all have a mind, and we all must work at it to ensure that at the end of the day, only the right persons, okay, only the right person become Nigerian's president. Most of these people, honestly, sincerely speaking, most of them, do not care for this nation. Most of them do not care for this nation, and all they're doing and all they're working at is to ensure, is to ensure that they remain there, and they continue to keep this nation in a position where Nigeria will be destabilized. What we need to do now is to rise up at it, okay? We need to rise up at it and make sure that we vote for the right candidate. Okay, so these are some of the things happening. These are some of the things going on. APC is putting measures in place so that at the end of the day, none of their members leave. Okay, so that's the proposition. They're putting measures in place, but the truth of the matter is only certain number. For instance, president, only one person must emerge. For instance, so there are other persons that only one person must emerge at each point in time. So these are some of the things happening, and why we cannot afford to be quiet at some of these things going on. Okay, we can't be quiet. We must continue to speak out. We must continue to ensure that these things do not deter us or keep us, from being the right persons, from picking out a right candidate. Do you know the funniest thing? We have a lot of selfish people among those who wants to become Nigeria's president. However, there are good people among them as well. We have a lot of selfish people, but there are good people among them as well. Okay, there are good people. There may be one or two there, who is honestly sincere and, waiting for the right thing to be done. There are good people also among them. Okay, there may be one or two persons. If you go through their resumes, some of the likes of, Peter Obi, the likes of maybe the vice president and some other, there are people who could be honestly truthful about, what could happen next. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.